Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today our topic of lecture is about vectors. Now consider a situation: you are moving towards your friend's house in the next city. When 1.5 miles distant left to your destination, you lost the direction. So you pulled over the car and asked out for help. Now how will you ask the question from the pedestrian standing next besides you? Can you tell me the distance to this place? Or can you tell me the direction to this place? Of course, can you tell me the direction to this place is the correct answer. Now similarly, another example, when you and your friend are playing a catch in which you are throwing ball towards her and she is throwing it back towards you. Now in this example, you know the exact direction of your friend, in which direction she is standing, and how many force is required to throw a ball towards her. Now vector is similarly a physical quantity that has a magnitude as well as direction. Now consider we draw a line between 2 points, point A and B, which is known as line segment. Now here the question arises: does line segment between 2 points A and B is a vector or not? The answer is no, because this line segment between 2 points A and B just shows the magnitude between 2 points. It does not show the direction between these 2 points, that whether the line is drawn from A to B or it is drawn from B to A. Now if we put a small arrow between these 2 points, now this line segment will be known as direct line segment. Now this shows that the line is drawn from point A towards point B. The dotted lines between A and B is known as magnitude. It is actually the length between these 2 points, and this length is known as magnitude, and that is the directed line segment is known as vector, and we can write it as capital alphabet A, B and a small arrow above it. Now this small arrow, this red line above A, B actually shows the direction of this directed line segment or vector, which shows that this vector is drawn from point A towards point B. Now the point A of this vector is known as initial point, while point B of this vector is known as terminal point, or we can also call it as a final point. Now magnitude of vector AB can be written as modulus A, capital A, B above the arrow above them, and these straight lines on both sides of AB is known as modulus. It is actually the representation of magnitude of this specific vector AB. Now we know that vector is a quantity which has magnitude as well as direction. We can also write vector in this form. For example, this small d in a parenthesis bracket enclosed and the small arrow above this small d shows the vector, and this is the vector quantity. The small d and the green arrow shows the vector quantity because it shows the specific direction as well as it has a magnitude. Now length is actually the magnitude, and the arrow head on that small d shows the direction of this small vector d, which is represented by a small alphabet d.